And we're live, I think. I hope it says we're live anyhow. So welcome in again, guys, to another Monday night Scrapping Irish Live. And it's great to have you all here. It was a good day today weather-wise in Ireland. We had nice sunshine. Got into double digits Celsius, or I think it was 11 degrees Celsius. Let me just make sure that there we go. I want to mute the YouTube side, so YouTube took a couple of seconds to get going. And let me check over here on something else, and then we'll do a bit of a roll call and see who's in, who's not in, who's in and out. Okay, everything seems to be okay. Right, we'll start at the very beginning. Of course, Muriatic Acid was first one in. Gulf Coast ACR Scrapper was in after him. Tim Grasscutter Palmer, welcome in. Anfield Road Layout in the Loft, welcome in, my friend. Let me see, Bruce Napier is in, so that's it so far. That's all. Oh, a few more. Larry, or Lenny, Larry. Jesus, I've given you a new name, Lenny. Larry, I've decided to start calling you from now on. So Lenny, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. So we'll just give it a few minutes for a few more to come in, maybe, or maybe not. Don't want to be too bothered tonight. If they aren't, they aren't. People can be busy, I understand that. So what has everyone been up to? Copper prices are still high compared to this time last year, so it's good. So anyone that has copper and stuff like that. So I have a lot of wire here actually that I'm going to be just taking apart tonight while I'm on the chat. I'll be pulling out the copper out of it. So give me something to do while we're chatting. Kevin, welcome in. Great to see you, my friend. So straightforward, just pulling off the old insulation of it because the prices are high, so it's kind of worth doing it. And especially it doesn't take much time to do, so it's good. Did I see Parknest coming in? Parknest, Paul Chartall, all welcome in. Thanks for coming in, guys. Appreciate you giving up some of your time to come in and say hi. Who else is there? I'm just keeping an eye to see who's coming into the chat as we're going along. Actually, I'm going to have to put the chat on my phone now in a second. I forgot about that. So, guys, what have you been up to? What have you been scrapping? What have you been scrapping out, or what have you been taking apart? Have you been cashing in? So I've seen Snobby, welcome in. I've seen Everyday Solars was cashing in some of our scrap. Well, it was just the shred stuff, but again, she was in the scrapyard. I like the old scrapyard videos. I like to see what people are getting, what's the scrapyards like they're dealing with, stuff like that. A lot of scrapyards wanted you film, but she was lucky, let her do it, and Snobby's scrapyard lets him do it, and Ian Matthews was well cashing in some of his scrap, which is good. And I seen Snobby's video where he the amateurs, or yeah, what's it? Amateurs, or whatever way you pronounce them. He was taking them apart, and he had come up with another way of doing it, which is besides just burning them in the fire directly. So, guys, if you haven't seen that video, you want to check that out as well. Let me see who else. I watched, of course, Shark Scrapper's Blaze video, and I was catching up on who else. Ali Max today, who was having a bit of a trouble with his ball joints in his car. Not himself, his own joints are okay, I hope, but he was having a bit of trouble with the car, checking out a few different things on it. So that was kind of it, you know. So there's a little bit of copper wire, just as easy as that, and then that will go into the rest of it. Dusty, welcome in. Steve, welcome in. Yeah, so I have a lot of this wire to just pull apart. So it's got little brass ends on them as well that I'll take off. So them little brass ends here, like them, so they'll go into the brass bucket. It's worth collecting them up. I don't cash in like Ian. I probably wouldn't be cashing this in for maybe a year or two. I just keep building it up until I need to cash it in, or there might be some reason, maybe I'm out of space like Ian or something like that, and then I'll start cashing it in. But other than that, I'd have no reason at the moment to cash in the stuff. Now, again, I might just cash in to do a video or something like that to see what they're paying, and to maybe see what the scrapyard let me film. But over here in Ireland, they're very against filming I don't like it. Let's see. Yeah, you collect them too. Yeah, them little brass bits. They all add up over time. You're not going to make a fortune out of the little few you collect every week, but when they build up over a year or two, they're worth cashing in then maybe. Link is there if anyone wants to pop up. Feel free, you're more than welcome. Other than that, you can just watch me pulling copper wire out every day. I was just mentioning you about your little trip to the scrapyard with your perfect nails, of course. Had to be perfect for the scrapyard. Couldn't have chipped nails. Got me on the television. Oh Jesus, that's bad now. Sure you can find something better to be looking at on the telly than us. So a bit more copper and little brass connectors. Oh, just add that into the copper wire beside me. They're chipped now. We out in your shed doing a bit of scrapping, no? I think it's kind of worth taking these wires apart. Some people reckon, no, it's not really worth it, the effort or whatever, but as you can see, it's not much effort to take them apart. It's kind of like maximizing your profits or maximizing from the scrap. So these were just, Raphael, how do welcome in. These were just the wires from them LED lights that I took apart in I think the last video for the aluminium. So this is the copper wire now that I'm taking. So it wasn't just the aluminium I was getting out of it. I get all this copper wire. So again, I think I worked it out. The wire would have been £3 or something like that. I would have got £3 for the insulated wire at the scrapyard. So if I can turn this £3 into £9 or £10, it's worth it when I'm talking to you guys. I can just be doing that. Let me make this screen bigger actually. So that's a bit better. Let me see. So guys, what have you been scrapping out? As I said, I've seen Snobby's video, what he's been up to. He's been thinking outside of the box again, as usual. Snobby's good at that. He comes up with these little things that might make life a bit easier for any of these scrappers out there who want to see a different way of doing something, or want to see another way of maybe increasing your profit from your stuff. Paul, I don't know how to say hello to you, Paul, when you came in Board Hall. I think I did. Can't remember. Must be the Alzheimer's setting in. I think I posted the link out there. I'm not sure. In case I haven't, I'll just do it again. If anyone wants to come up, because I think I have it pinned to the top of the chat, but I may not have. There's a little ball of copper. I've been down the shed, I've been doing the Hoover motors and the scooter motors. Okay, are you doing a video on that, or are you just getting through the scrap, trying to clear out some of the scrap? I was going to do a video on this sort of wire thing, but no one, look at, everyone knows how to strip wire, and I was just going to do a comparison to see the price difference, but I decided then, again, as I say, sometimes you just need to get through the scrap rather than make videos about it, because it kind of builds up over time, and if you keep letting it build up because you want to save it for doing a video, then it becomes more of grief later on down the road. And plus, what I've been looking at, and I don't know if there's any other scrappers who do the YouTubing, find is sometimes we leave the scrap aside and keep leaving it aside, where if we just got through it and cashed it in, it's going to be worth a lot more than what we'll ever get out of YouTube, because I don't know about you guys, but the money you get from YouTube for videos is very, very little, a couple of pence on each video. And you know, it's not going to be big. Where if you just get through all the scrap you have out there and spend as much time doing the scrap as you do the videos, between shooting the videos and setting it up and editing the videos and then uploading the videos and then going back and comments on the videos, if you put all that time into scrapping, you will make a lot more money than what YouTube are willing to pay. So it's just my 2 cents worth. That's why I decided to try and start getting through as much scrap as I can, because again, not just your own channel. A lot of time you'll be watching videos on other people's channels with YouTube, and you neglect your own work, and you start falling behind, and and it's money that you're letting sit there out in a shed or out in wherever you have it stored, and you keep putting it off because you want to do a video. I've noticed I've done a lot less scrapping since I started doing YouTube, and a lot less actual gold recovery that I should be getting through, because again, I'm waiting for weather to improve to do a video on it, or because if I start doing it before the weather improves, it takes longer because the weather's colder and it takes longer to do. So I kind of just decide to just start doing and not video everything I'm doing, or not watch as much stuff maybe on YouTube. I try and get to as many channels as I can, but I don't spend as long on them. So if I'm catching up, I try and catch up on one video from a person or whatever, and I won't watch 4 or 5 videos. So if someone has more than one video out a week, I'm sorry, most times I'll probably only watch one of them. Just I don't have the time between work and trying to scrap out all this stuff. So here's another little bit of copper, ready for the bucket. Who likes copper? I know Everyday Solars likes copper. You can tell by her voice every time she sees copper on any board or anything she's taking apart, she gets really excited about it. So nice copper. Hi Mac, welcome in. How do? I was watching your video with your bit of an issue you had with your ball joints on the car. No, not on yourself, on the car, where the previous owner had changed them and done a bit of damage to them. Or I'm not 100% up on cars, to be honest, on the mechanics of them and what they did or didn't do, but you didn't seem too happy about the way they'd done the job. Let me have a look here. Yeah, so I'm just peeling this off, guys, in case anyone's wondering what I'm at. I'm just removing the insulation. That was it. They botched. They put the new ones on, but they had put them on. They had damaged the boots on them. So Ali wasn't happy about it anyhow. I could tell by his voice that whoever had previously done that job were not up to Ali's standard. Soon getting into time for you, Tim, to start getting your lawnmowers all out and ready. What was the weather like today? I heard people cutting lawns in my area today, which is because the temperatures got up a bit higher. People are out cutting lawns. Rick's Mowers, welcome in, man. Nice to see you. Another YouTuber that has come across me, and I've started to check out their stuff. So they this one's put up a bit of a fight. It's a bit of copper, but we'll get there in the end. I was disappointed in Ian Matthews' last video. I left a comment that he should have done it in his new green suit. I thought it would have been far better if he put on his little green outfit for doing it, but he reckons he's burnt it. So we won't get to see him wearing that green suit anymore. If anyone didn't see that, it was on Snobby's live on Friday night. Ian had come across I don't know, was it a dragon or what the hell sort of suit it was, but he decided to try it on for the live. Very interesting. Maybe a bit tight on him. The zip may have not been able to last. More than myself now, there's a few extra pounds weight that could be got rid of. Actually, I want to. Sorry, guys, I just have to do something on the phone. John Ladd, welcome in. Your channel, videos. I forgot to put my video on the phone so I can see the chat there as well. What have you been up to, John Ladd? How was your weekend? I see Shark Scrapper has gone over 3,000 subscribers, which is great. He's gone over the 3,000k, which is brilliant. Simple Man, welcome in. How do? I think I said hi to Dusty Brown when she came in. Hope I did. If not, hi Dusty Brown. The other thing about stripping this copper is you have loads of little bits of plastic all over the place. Usually I do this in the shed, but decided to do it here to occupy a bit of time when I'm on. Might as well be more productive. The only downside, as I say, is you have a lot of little bits to clean up afterwards. But the vacuum will take care of them. Oh, let's see. There was someone in the basement, but they've disappeared again. So we'll just have to wait and see when they come back. Their internet may have been giving them trouble. Link is there, guys, if anyone else wants to come in. And have a chat on a Monday evening. Or Monday, depending on what part of the world you're in. Yeah, weather's promised to be good for a few days over here in Ireland as well, which is good. We can, but again, I'll be working mostly. I work 8 till 6, and then by the time I get home and stuff like that, at the moment, because it still gets dark at around 6:30 or so. It's getting dark, so you can't do much. But when the time changes, we should be able to get a lot more done in the evenings. Geez, everyone's very shy tonight. No one wants to come up. Ah, well. Sometimes that just happens. You can watch me just take a copper apart. Actually, I have some other stuff I want to get apart as well. Yeah, it's meant to be. Someone was saying there's a cold weather spell coming in around the 9th of March that it could possibly come down. We could see snow again. So whether that comes now or not, they said it all depends on some other weather fronts or something like that. I don't know what they were on about, but they say we could get it. Irish, it's like the dance floor in the club. You never want to be the first. Do you remember that? Yeah, you were at the nightclub. You didn't want to, if the dance floor was empty, you didn't want to be the first person going out on the dance floor because everyone would be watching you. They didn't want you got enough drink on you, you didn't care. You were, couldn't get you off the dance floor then, I bet. Practiced. You'd stay out there all night. Bet you can, Ali. But if you have enough alcohol on you, you can dance. Anyone can dance when they have enough alcohol. All it takes is a certain limit, and once you reach that limit, you turn into John Travolta. This copper is really putting up a fight. This one is doesn't want to leave its protective cover. Thought about the place. Hazy Days, how do you? Hazy Days nearly had a little fire. He was put up a little short last night where his sander, he was sharpening a chisel or something, and some sparks from the chisel went down through the belt sander, and there was some sawdust down at the bottom, and they started to smolder. He was lucky enough that he seen it happening or smelt it or whatever. Again, give it away, because he could have easily have walked away and not seen that, and next thing is it catch fire during the and his little his shed, as we all know from his build on it and his videos of building it, is all timber. So that could have easily been a disaster. That could have easily been a disaster. Just shows how simple something can happen. So every day, if you're still there in the chat, when you go and cash in your copper, will that scrapyard take your copper and stuff as well? Yeah, you were lucky, Hazy Days, that the actual smoke started to come out while you were still there. I'm never cashing in my copper. You're precious. You're precious. take off that little bit of brass. I should put on some music, shouldn't I? So you won't have to listen to me. Yeah, Scrappy Doo, haven't seen you in a while. How are things? Hope you're keeping well. How's your scrapping going? Have you been cashing in any of the copper? Not like every day who's going to hold on to copper for life. She's never going to cash in that stuff. There we go. That one put up a bit of a fight, but we have it out. I'm good, thanks. I've got loads waiting. Yeah, that's why I started getting through some of this wire and stuff that I've out there. I need to start clearing it out. As I say, it doesn't take long for it to build up. Lots to get weighed in. Got a good bit of gold foils building up. Good. Where are you getting the gold foils from? Is it from ram sticks, or is it from TV boards, or where's it coming from? Ram pins and chips. Yeah, I have a rate of chips I need to get through. I need to start working on them because now gold prices took a bit of a drop, but they're beginning to creep up again slowly. I think they were up again 3% today. Does anyone else check the prices on everything when they get up in the morning and see what's up? Is copper up? Is silver up? Is gold up? All that. I always kind of check that in the morning. Just see what prices stuff is at. Has it gone up? Has it gone down? Oh, that was an easy one. That came straight out. No problem with that one. My copper ignites are going to be for my kids. That's when I'm old and they need to pay for me to be looked after. Now, do people actually? No, that's an interesting one. Are you keeping your scrap as investments for the future, or do people just scrap it in all the time? Because I think it was Romantic left a comment which I thought was interesting, where I put on my last video how to make some extra cash from scrapping, and Ro goes, what's this extra cash we talk about? Because sometimes I forget that some people are doing this to live on. It's not a hobby. For me, it's extra cash or extra money if I want to put it aside, or usually it's to buy stuff for the channel, or it's to put into the channel, or to buy more glassware for my gold recovery, or to buy something different that I use the scrap stuff from. So like this copper, if I ever do cash in, I usually use it for that sort of stuff. It's not something I need from day to day, because again, I work full time, so I don't need to be living off it. But there is scrappers out there. I'll just turn off the phone as well. There is scrappers out there who need it to make a living out of it. They're just using it to survive. Something weird there. Go back. Sorry about that. I lost the chat on my phone, but I think I have it back. Yeah, so that, as Rose said there, I only dream of extra cash. So there, again, it's a lot of time I forget that people are doing this from a living, and with this increase in the copper price, it kind of helps them. But when copper prices were low and other stuff was low, but the only downside is that this was another comment that was left by another scrapper on one of my videos, was that I was saying it was great that copper prices were up or whatever, and as they said, it's great that the prices are up, but what it's doing is bringing more people out scrapping, and it's making it more competitive out for people looking for scrap and stuff like that. And with the prices high, maybe people aren't giving away their scrap as easy because they think there's more value in it. So has anyone noticed that out there when they're going out collecting scrap? Have they had more issues with it? Is it something that's a lot harder to come across because of it, because the copper price has been higher? Are people less inclined to let you have their scrap? You know, because for me, maybe for every day, I presume, because she's working as well. Who else? There's Ian Matthews. Let me see who else is in. Raphael, Ralph, them sort of guys. We see the scrap as a second income of sorts, or a extra cash, where the likes of Roe, maybe Shark, these guys are doing it to make a living out of it. Snobby, I'm not sure what his situation is. Is it a hobby, or is it actual? Is he doing it to make a living out of it? Is it for YouTube only? Stuff like that. That he's doing it, because again, it's everyone has different reasons for doing it. And I say mine is it's a bit of extra cash, and if I can make some extra money, all the thing. I used to buy transformers at 20 cents a pound. Now they are 35 to 80 cents a pound. No more buying for this guy. Yes, there it is. You see, so it's pushed him out because the price has increased, and for him to make a profit out of them, because the price has gone up, it's a lot harder to make money out of it. So it's something that I kind of forget about, because I don't rely on it. If there's some there, I'll take it. If there's none there, it doesn't bother me, because I still have my wage at the end of the week. But if you're dependent on the scrap to pay a bill or to do something like that, then it can be a bit awkward when prices jump this high and more people are out there scrapping. You know. I'm looking to start a board sort type of thing for the UK, but there's two. I'm not sure. Scrappy, I'd say there might be a lot of people. I could say Ian Matthews there, for instance. Now he's got 2 bulk bags of e-waste, and if there's someone buying that at a good price, which would make it worth his while, I'm sure he'd cash them in with you, because again, he's only going to get shred price or something like that at the scrapyard, or a small bit above shred price. So it's not going to be as good as what the prices are in America in board sort or something like that for the e-waste. So maybe it's something that would work. It was something I was thinking about here in Ireland, maybe that it might work, but then the population isn't in it here in Ireland. The amount of people scrapping, the amount of, because it's kind of tied up with different regulation over here. E-waste is dealt with by a one kind of company, and that's it, you know. So let me say, for me, it can be both. Usually extra cash, but it's also helped me pay my bills when I've needed. Yeah, so there we go. It's it's come in as something like that. And I suppose the reason I started doing the scrapping was at the time I was probably when I started doing this first, I was on a lower income job, and again, the extra bit of cash always helped out when there was for a bill that come in the door or something like that. Where now I do get paid a bit better, and it's not as much need; it's more a hobby now. But again, everyone has different reasons for doing scrapping. I'll put the link out again if anyone wants to come up. It is pinned, but I don't think anyone wants to come up tonight. Yeah, it's something you should look at. Scrappy Doo for sure. It's something. Where are you based in the UK? Are you based down south? Are you up north? Are you where are you based? That's okay. Ro, no issue there. No issue there. How are you finding YouTube, Ro? Is it worth all the time you put into it? As I said, I've kind of cut back on. I still try and get my one video and maybe a short video out or something like that, and I try and catch a few of the people's lives that I've been catching from the beginning. But any of the new scrapping channels I come across, or any of the new scrapping channels that come into me, I don't have as much time to watch their stuff, to be honest. But because again, as I said, for what you get out of YouTube, for the amount of time you put into it, you'd be better off pulling these wires all day, wouldn't you? You'd get more money if you had enough to keep you going for 10 hours of doing this. It'd be far more profitable than spending 10 hours on YouTube. That's what I'm finding. That again, if it comes into a value, the thing I like about YouTube is just connecting with other people and maybe coming across every so often for something that may have an issue. I'll call it away whether I put it up or not. Still debating the whole AdSense concept. Well, yeah, that's the other side of it. I don't record everything anymore. I record certain stuff, and then other stuff I just scrap out the stuff, and that's it. Because by the time you set up cameras and then the editing afterwards, you have to watch it and check it out to see if it's something you want to put up or not, and then if there was too much noise in the background and there was this and there was that. So I've decided that I'm going to pick and choose what I do. Because you look at some of the big scrappers, would say, like Moose Scrapper, for instance, there. Moose Scrapper has, 50, 60,000 people, maybe more, I don't know now. But again, he may not put a video out for 3 or 4 months. Scrapman Dan, welcome in. How are you doing? Because again, I think it's to do with the money he's going to get from YouTube is not worth his time, where compared to his normal work, or to actually just carry on scrapping out them items and get on with it and get them cleared and get them out of his way and get on to the next project is the issue. I don't know what the answer is. No, I like doing YouTube, as in I like doing this live, and I like doing the odd video here and there, but it's trying to watch everyone's stuff is the issue. Someone in the basement. Welcome.
Welcome, ladies and gents. Good to see you, Irish.
What's your take on the YouTube and the return for the amount of time people put into YouTube? I was saying there, like, by the time you edit a video and upload a video and all that sort of stuff, if you spent the same amount of time scrapping out something, there's probably more money out of it.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Because I know people that like spend hours. Like, I don't spend hours and hours and hours editing videos, but I know people who will spend for a 15-minute video, they may spend 3 hours between editing and thumbnails and going into the analytics and working everything out, and then for that they might get 20 cents every couple of days out of it.
Yeah.
Where if they spend 3 hours scrapping down copper motors, they'll make more money.
Yeah, like for example, now you will make much more money on that copper what you just stripped
Yeah,
instead of
yeah,
self-stream.
yeah, exactly.
Hello, Rob. Eric.
That's my point, that sometimes we get carried away or get worried about YouTube videos and get worried about, oh, I need to get something out this week. I need to do that. I need to get that video out this week to keep my channel growing or whatever. But even you look at Moose Scrapper, because he says it, like he had is it 50,000 or 60,000, whatever, and he gets maybe 10,000 views on a video. But for the amount of money for them 10,000 views is, it's not really worth for the amount of effort.
Huge amount.
Yeah,
it is something, but don't
but again, if it's only taking you an hour to do a video or whatever, and it's uploaded and that, then grand, fair enough. But if you're spending 4 or 5 hours setting up a video and you're only making a couple of euro, you're better off maybe outside picking Coke cans off the street for the same amount of time.
Yep.
Yeah,
exactly. Hello there.
You'll probably make more money.
Done. And actually, mine pickups video, it's very fast to do. You take camera, go to the car, let's say 2-3 minutes record, then add logo, add music, and render off.
Yeah. But no, it's just something I just like watching other scrappers, and it's just something I'm debating on whether it's because I don't really anymore record as many videos as I one time I'd maybe have 4 or 5 videos recorded in a week and I'd bank them and I'd say I'd do that. Now I don't bother, because by the time I'm setting up cameras and instead of just scrapping out the item and getting on with it,
then the scrap time take double so much. Then
double. So if any money you're going to be making out of it, you could say you're halved it, because it's double the time.
As far as we got some good idea to make some funny videos and something like that, then why not? Why not to spend a little bit more time on that?
Yeah. Well, is the return worth it spending the time? That's what I'm coming back to. Like, for the money you get out of YouTube, is it worth it? Like, as I say, some people think YouTube is going to make them rich. Might have made you rich if you started 10 years ago.
That was much different 10 years ago. There was not even any limits when you want to get monetized or something.
Yeah.
You start your first video and you can get monetized, right?
Yeah. Mike Dando, welcome in.
I actually doing the same stuff like you.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. What are you scrapping out? You're peeling off those cables as well.
Yeah, I got those thicker cables, and
I'm even doing the thinner cables because copper price has been a bit higher. It's kind of worth doing them.
Yeah, but I just get today. I get like quite cool pickup, and actually maybe you're gonna see that at Tuesday. But yeah, look at that, buddy.
Oh, that's nice.
And that's not all. That's even more nicer.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup. That's cash. Like, that's like picking up cash. That is. So
yeah, exactly.
Up like that. There's not much work to it because it's kind of already there, and that's it. So there's not like any stripping out or anything like that really to be done with it.
No, it's just clean up, and that's it.
Yeah, so it's that's easy cash. So it is. Now, what I was bringing in there about the scrapping. Do you cash yours in every couple of weeks, or do you let it build up, or what do you do?
Not really. Look at that. Was those thingy fuse box, and they are nice copper on it.
Yeah, I can see Everyday Solar's drooling over all that copper. So she's drooling over that copper.
About cashing. I probably, when I need some money or want to buy something expensive, then I just go to my scrapyard and say, listen up, come on, we got to count our thingies.
Yeah.
So, but I used to, when I'm giving up something to the scrapyard, what mostly it is shred steel and sometimes those low-grade wires and so on, I don't even take my money then. I just write down how many kilograms I just deliver to them. And as well, I have write it down how many kilograms of different materials I get from them. And once in a while, we just divided the difference in the price.
Yeah. You come along and say, "All right, that's it. Now we'll settle up on it." But yeah, like because as I say, they're Rowe and some other scrappers. They do this for a living. It's not. It's not.
Oh, yes,
it's not
different.
part-time. It's actual. It's what feeds their family, and it's whatever. So it's different. Like when you're out hunting and you need to find the scrap to pay the bills. It's different.
Yeah, correct.
Where if we find something this week, it's grand. If we don't, we don't.
Last time I needed some money, it was like about last year December, and actually I find out my mother got some health problems, and she needed money for some kind of medicine or surgery or something like that, and it come out like 10,000 or something she needs in Danish crowns. So anyway, so I just went there, make accountings. And it looked like I got about 15,000 on his pocket, of my money after counting everything. So I just say, okay, so give me those 10,000 and keep those 5 for further,
For again, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good that the scrap can come in when you get stuck sometimes, that you can just cash it in and that's it.
Yeah.
But you can let it build up. Like as I say there, I'm not going to cash in this copper yet because I don't need to, but I'll just put it all in a big bin. And same with the aluminium, and the same with the aluminium cans and stuff like that. And eventually, I'll sometime when I have a couple of bins filled of it, I'll decide to cash it in and see what it's worth.
Sometime I cashing in, but as I cashing it, I cashing aluminium and shred steel and those wires. That's basically, and stainless steel as well. That's mainly things what I cashed in.
Yeah.
Like copper and brass, I just keep and stacking it, and I got like quite good few, like 90-liter boxes full of copper and buckets and so on, and brass as well. So I don't even know how much I got, but that's quite amount. So if I get in trouble or something, then that will be good payout.
Yeah, the other thing is if you have to leave the country quickly, it's very hard to carry that with you. It's a bit hard to get that on the airplane. It's a bit hard to get it on the airplane.
True. But we'll be good. I'm not rushed.
What's the weather like over there in Denmark today?
Oh, today was awesome. I even break some sweat.
Oh, yeah. The people were cutting lawns around our way today. I said, when they're out cutting the lawns, it's a good day.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Five, welcome in. How do?
Johnny Five, welcome, buddy.
I hear Johnny Five is thinking about getting back into scrapping.
Okay.
Yeah, I seen him on.
We'll see.
I seen him on some live. I don't know, was it Snobby's live or something? He said I might get back into the scrapping.
Yeah,
that time Johnny got into scrapping, his shed ended up in a very bad mess, and he wasn't happy.
True, but as well, he visited Ian Matthews, then he feel better. So
yeah, just go over to Ian Matthews' shed. But if you're into the scrapping, you will have a messy shed.
Definitely.
Because you'll start something and then you'll get distracted and you start something else and you'll start another project and you'll start taking something else apart. Next you look around and you go, oh my God, there's loads of stuff here. I've actually taken it apart, but I haven't never finished anything.
And if you do YouTube in between, that's gonna,
Yeah, and that goes back to my point. YouTube slows down your scrapping.
Correct. If not YouTube, if not this stream, I will not strip those cable here.
Well, that's the other thing, yeah. That you're stripping the cable. That's what I'm at here now, just stripping this cable off tonight, just to see, how easy it was to do it. Like it's not a hard job to strip a bit of cable.
No. But as well, they're very short. Very short ones.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Johnny. I didn't know there was another issue going on with you. You're always welcome in the scrap world. We're fairly okay with each other. We don't get too worked up.
Yeah, it's quite quiet last time. Of course, there are a few thumbs down, like always, but yeah.
I don't worry about them. I don't even look at them. So I don't even look at them because they don't bother me one little bit, and that's the truth.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't see any troll attacks or something like that.
Yeah, no, but again, the thumbs down never bother me because I don't rely on YouTube. I don't care if there was 100 thumbs down. It ain't going to make a difference to what I get out of YouTube. Because YouTube is still going to pay me the same amount of low money as if they were all thumbs up.
Yeah, correct.
You're not getting anything extra for thumbs up and thumbs down. So that's why it does not bother me. That's why it never bothers me. And if it makes someone happy to give me a thumbs down, well, sure, they're a bit happier, aren't they? Anything to cheer them up because they must have I don't know, they must have something not much going on with them when they have to do that. Dave, welcome in. How do?
Hello, Dave.
K&D Scrapping is in. Dan, how do?
What's up, Dan?
Just peeling some wire here, Dan. Stripping some cable.
Oh yeah. I still have those one.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So it is. That's nice.
And I do actually. You remember those last Saturday scrap out? Those counter?
I was watching it, yeah, when we were off live. It started playing automatically on the telly, so I was watching it on the telly then because I missed the start because I wasn't home till later in the day, you know.
But I did reuse some of it, and I got it right here.
Oh, we have a guy in the basement. We better bring him up.
Bring him on.
Simple Man, how do?
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
What are you up to tonight? Or today?
Here is 11 o'clock, almost 11. So,
see the number on it?
What have you got?
nice.
That take me some time to set up on this number.
Where are you from, Simple Man?
I'm from Greece.
All right. So you're enjoying the sunshine out there today?
Yes, today, yes.
Good.
So are you into the scrapping as well, or do you just like watching scrapping channels?
No, I'm a scrapper like just a hobby.
Yeah.
And extra incoming.
Yeah, bit of extra cash, the same as myself and Raphael. Bit of extra cash here and there.
My everyday job is I'm a technician, HVAC technician. I fix air conditions.
Okay. So do you get much scrap from that work?
Yes, all my scrap is from my work.
Okay.
And I'm doing well with the scrap. I get enough stuff, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
And do you like doing YouTube?
No, I participate just for fun, nothing else. Hello, Kevin.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Kevin, how are you?
I'm fine.
Hey, Kevin.
Good. Raphael, you'll send that copper over to me, will you, please?
No problem.
If you send the gold over to him.
You are
problem. No problem.
You have to send the gold over to him. And all you have to send over to me is
It'll cost him more to send the copper over than it will for me to send the gold over.
Hey, and all you have to send me over was M&Ms.
Hey, Parknest, how are you, sir? Albert. Scrapman Dan, how are you?
So
You are stripping wires now?
I'm sorry?
I was saying to Simple Man, what part of Greece is he from?
I'm from Athens,
All right, so you're in the middle of it.
capital, yes.
Yeah, you're in the capital. You're in the busy spot.
Yes.
I watched your video the other day going to the scrapyard.
Oh, my video.
Putting everything out on the movable scale and weighing it off and yelling at the guy over there so he could take it off and put the next one.
Yes.
That's very interesting.
I have to check that video. I haven't watched it. I like the scrapyard videos. I like.
Yeah.
I watched Everyday Sailors going to the scrapyard today, but I like the scrapyard. I like to see what people are getting in other countries. What's the money like, and what's it like to deal with scrapyards in different parts of the world? You know.
Yeah.
It's a small scrapyard, and I know them almost 50 years, so we are almost buddies. No, not exactly buddies, but okay.
Hey, what do you mean you know them 50 years? You don't look like you're 50.
No, not 15.
Oh, there's a 50.
Yeah.
15. So, sorry, my English, my English are very bad.
I was looking. I said he's not over 50.
I just turned 37 yesterday.
Oh well, happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'd sing happy birthday, but I can't sing, so it's no good.
It's okay. Thank you. So, you are stripping wires?
Yeah.
Uh,
Taking
I-
the plastic coating off to get my copper.
Nice. I was free, with e-waste Mike before,
Yeah.
and I saw him. It's not my invention, of course. I seen it somewhere else. Do you know what is this tool?
Oh, for stripping wire.
It's a pipe flange. You can do the
Yes.
flange on the pipe. Yeah.
Flyer. I think you call it flyer.
Yep. And you have the blade in between.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Yep.
I
you pull
don't
it
know.
through.
If you can see
Yes.
a little bit here.
Yeah, and it just shaves the wire.
Yes, and I think it's a very, very fast way to do almost every kind of wires.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever try this.
No, I never tried. But I don't get that much wire, to be honest. I just get a bit here and there.
Okay.
Mostly e-waste I kind of collect up, and
Mm.
the odd time I'll come across something like I did the last time. I came across all them LED lights, and then there was some cable on them, and that was it. You know, other than that, it's kind of all e-waste that I kind of collect up.
Okay.
There you go.
There's
But
the
boy,
picture,
Yeah.
there's
That-
But
Raphael's one.
this is actually dentistry tool.
That is custom, Rafael.
Yeah.
You make it. You did make it.
No. I found it somewhere. But it's
Okay.
that kind of dentistry tool.
Yes.
And it's actually cool because it's got springy, you know.
Yes, I see.
All right, you can press down on it. And,
Then you have like tiny screwy, and then boom, it's on.
Jim, welcome
Tighten
in.
it down. Yeah.
How do Jim?
How
Nice.
did you? Hey Ali. Hey
Ian Matthews, how are you, sir?
Did Ian Matthews come in? Did I miss Ian Matthews coming in?
Yeah, he's up just above Park Nest.
Oh, well, Ian Matthews, welcome in. I was disappointed he didn't put on his green suit for his last video. Very disappointed.
Oh. Yeah. Well,
If he turned up in the scrapyard with the green suit on, it would have been far better. She Scraps, I think I seen coming in there as well, didn't I?
Oh yeah, hello there.
And who else did I see? Did I see someone else coming in that I missed saying hi to? I think that was it. I said hi to Dan. Look at this, Ian Matthews. I'm stripping out wire, copper wire. Anfield Road layout in the loft. Anfield Road layout in the loft. What is your channel about? Do you have a layout of Anfield Road, as in Anfield in Liverpool, or is that a different Anfield?
Isn't that the dang? How the name of the guy? Our kid?
Is it?
He's always in the loft.
Oh, I thought he had a layout of Anfield, as in the football stadium and that sort of stuff in his loft in Liverpool.
be right back.
Scrapping out stuff. What are you going scrapping out, Kevin?
Give me a minute.
Not the football stadium. Okay.
Give me a minute. I'll be bringing something over to the camera.
No,
Show and tell time. Oh, he's a train. All right, okay, I'll have to check that out. Some of them trains are really, really cool. A lot of detail on them.
You know how much time people spend to build that stuff?
Oh yeah, it takes ages to build up a big collection of train track and different types of trains and stations and every sort of thing on them. It's very detailed.
Yeah.
Costs a lot of money too. Some of them do.
Yeah, correct. You saw us Toyman's basement, right?
Yeah.
How huge rail he got there. Dang.
I'm trying to get a closer look to see. Oh, he's scrapping out the same as me. Wire. Checking you out to see what you're scrapping out.
So I have tried all these years. I have tried many things, but nothing is very fast. I don't know. Maybe burning only, but
Oh,
I wouldn't
burn. I wouldn't burn. What have you got, Kevin?
How's that?
That's
Oh,
very
nice.
tasty looking.
Electric relays. Sweet.
No, all the brass plugs with the copper wire still attached from inside the plug.
Ah, yeah, right, correct.
How did you take them apart? Did you do the snobby scrap picker soup to get them apart, or did you just smash them open?
Yeah. No, I pull them apart with the pliers,
Okay.
and then I twist the wire, and then snip it off. That's one of those e-waste Mike. Ain't nobody got time for that. Jobs.
Hey, if anyone Mike is watching us micro scrapping here now, he's probably going mental. So he
was micro scrapping this morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
was he?
Yep.
He was pulling some coils apart, taking the copper off of some coils.
Oh my
He does
God.
quite a lot micro scrapping today, and actually yesterday he told me he scrapped out 2 laptops.
Yeah,
Dang, what's going on with the mic?
and that's not Mike.
Nope. And he didn't talk
Maybe
so many
we're
stuff
influencing
around.
him. Maybe we're influencing him.
Yeah, he's finally realizing that there's other monies to be made besides pulling chips out and throwing them away.
You know, there was a little funny situation. At some point, I just said micro scrapping rules on the chat, you know, and then he get pissed off and say, either way, he gonna block me or something. Then so I give him like little super chat with the huge letters. Micro scrap rules.
Yeah.
Then he went up. Okay, that's your time. See ya, buddy. You're gonna get blocked. But no, finally he didn't.
Yeah. So, and this must weigh about 6 pounds. It's a stainless steel dog food bowl.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's nice when you
Kevin found out micro scrapping is very therapeutic.
yeah. Microscrap is those who need therapy or are brain dead.
I think we're brain dead.
Okay, no problem. I fit the bill.
Just passes the time, doesn't it?
Yeah, a bit.
I got 26 feet of layout and 26 foot of layout train. He's got track. That's a lot of track. Kevin, that will keep the dog tuned for a bit.
You know, I can just take all those wires to the machine and put it through the stripper, but machine is there and it's loud, and I got to stand in front of it. So
yeah, where's the fun in doing that?
Yeah, the dog will definitely be chewing for a while.
So, Kevin, what have you been up to today?
Well, I was doing those plugs, and I had to do a post office run. And then I had to pay a couple of bills.
Oh, no, that's the worst hobby, paying bills.
That's all right. It's only money. Can't take it with you.
No, you can't bring it with you. Well, it's nice to have it while you're here.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't like paying bills off over time. It just they just take all of your other monies that the government doesn't take.
Yeah.
So I build up a bill. I make sure the money is there to pay for it. Otherwise, I don't build up the bill.
You don't build it up unless you have the backup.
That's it. I mean, all the machines that I bought for the business were bought outright. From as little as, what's a post office? Yeah. That's where they put pictures of people like me on the bulletin board.
Wanted.
There you go.
Wanted.
But any of the machines I bought, I paid outright. From as little as $3,000 for one of the machines to as much as $42,000.
Whoa. That's a
If I don't have the money to buy it, I don't buy it.
Yeah. I wish I was like that.
Work for it and then you buy it, right? First.
That's it. So then my wife understands that I worked hard to get everything we have. And I paid off the mortgage earlier. And now she's a little upset because I sit here in the shop and talk to people on the internet.
Strangers. Were you never told not to talk to any strangers?
No.
Don't be
Walk
talking to
soft and
strangers.
carry a big stick.
That's a lot of plugins. Yeah, how many plugs was that? How many plugs did you take apart for all them?
There's got to be at least 300 in there.
A bucket?
I kept your hands busy for a while.
Yeah, well, I use a adjustable plier to grab, and then well, I'll show you.
To be fair, he just found out that the box at the scrapyard isn't functional. Yeah, Ian, you should take pictures of you pretending you're posting something in that post box, so we'll all think you're posting out stickers.
Okay, this is what's left of the plug once it's been ripped apart.
Okay.
So I put it in this tool.
Yeah.
And then I grab one of the pins and yank it down and pull it out with the copper. Then I turn it around, grab the other side and angle it out. And then I turn this like this, and I grab the round ground and yank that out that way. And then that just gets in the garbage.
Then, Kevin, that's the best pliers I ever have, those vice grips.
These?
And I cannot find them anymore. Exactly the same, this model with this locking system, because all other they are stuck. I get one like close to 10 years ago, and of course it's worn out. I'm trying to buy another set, but they doesn't have it there anymore. Don't see it anywhere.
Yeah,
Or they have this simple lock like this one, for example. Oh wait, you are on peak. Like this thingy. That's shit. That worthless stuff.
Yeah, this is made by Irwin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's just you push the button in, you adjust it down, but you can push it back up to lock it where you want it.
And that's the best pliers I ever had, and I still have them. They are okay, though just a little bit worn out.
Ali Mac, have a good night. Thanks for dropping in.
Take care, Ali. Say hello to Tina.
See you, Ali. Have a good one.
Do you need a pair of pliers, Rafael?
I will. I didn't look so deep, but at the shops they don't have it anymore. I will try to look online. If I can get it online somewhere, then it will be, probably much cheaper than sending him from there.
Oh, sure. Yeah, well, they have 3 different sizes. This is the mid one. They have a smaller one, and then they have a larger one.
Yeah, so I got mid and small one.
Yeah. And these
Actually, small
these
one
are
I
nice.
do somewhere.
These are nice because you can rotate it.
Yeah, right.
It's like a nail puller.
Yeah, I got one slightly smaller with longer handles. They are awesome.
Yeah.
It's much less pressure you need to use to hold something hard.
Yep. Oh, you can use this as a ama.
I was waiting for you to see it.
You can put some hooks in your wall.
Hooks, yeah, put some hooks.
Poor old Ian got a hard time that night.
There you go. They slightly flattened at the top as well. That's bringing you more force and
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
then
the ones-
we got like long handles. So that's awesome. Awesome tools.
Yep.
Again,
So,
I think Sun Solar is gonna laugh at us. Then we're comparing our tools this time.
Yeah. Mine is bigger than yours. Mine is bigger than yours.
I think size doesn't
I'm
matter.
going to play the game. I'm going to play the Raphael game. There's someone in the basement, and his name begins with an S.
shark.
Hey, Sharky,
Incorrect.
scrapping together.
Incorrect.
Johnny Swedish. No, that's
Incorrect. I'm kind of cheating on this because it's the way he's wrote his name out. But I'm not. Okay. His name begins with an R.
Ralph.
Hey. Well, it does say scrap it, Ralph.
Hello, Ralph.
Hello.
Hey, Ralph.
So speaking of hammers, I've got a Ommer, a copper Ommer.
You polish that up just very nice.
Yeah, this is just 600 grit. I'm gonna go all the way to 2000 and see if I can get it nice and shiny.
Make it like
I'm gonna leave the handle like this actually.
Yeah, the handle looks like timber when you leave it like that. It looks more.
That makes it unique. That's very nice, Rafael. I like Ralph. I like that.
It used to be this one. Now it's this one. I might make another one because I did find a couple of bigger versions of this hammer, and maybe
You're
I'll
gonna
make
make a
another one.
right-handed version.
Yeah, maybe.
That's to go with that left-handed skyhook you were trying to make, right?
Yep. the Ommer,
The Omer.
the shiny Ommer. It's almost a mirror, and this is just 600 grit. I was actually surprised to get it that smooth.
And what polish do you use for polishing it up?
Toothpaste.
I just go like this.
Yeah, that's 600 grit right
That's
there.
5 million grit.
5 million grit.
Yeah, make a glass hammer or Omar, glass Omar.
Oh, that might actually work because you should be able to cast glass, but the problem is you have to make it cool down really, really slow, otherwise it cracks.
Yeah, splatters.
No, it's not really actually liquid. It's just like
Bulb.
it's like custard, like really
Well-
thick.
Glass is a liquid,
Yeah.
and if left long enough, it will flow.
Yeah. A couple of thousand years, I guess.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
How was work today, Ralph? Did you pick any nice scrap up?
What did I get? No, not really. I did, however, when I drove off, there was a refrigerator somewhere on the corner of the street So I ran up, I parked my car around the corner, ran up and snipped the cord. And I ran off. I ran off before the movers had to take it inside.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Someone looking to plug in their fridge later on tonight, no cord.
No, it was next to a big dumpster. So yeah. And it was all beaten up and old and crappy. So yeah, not much new.
Did you when you're out today? Did you say like subscribe to my channel or I'm not fixing your appliance?
No, I don't do that. I did get another €10 tip today, by the way.
That's nice.
There you go.
Yes. Old people are so nice when giving tips. I think I've gotten like €50 this year in tip already, and February just ended. Yeah.
Very nice.
I had someone in the basement, but their camera isn't on, so I'll have to. Oh, their camera's on now. We'll play the game again. Their name begins with a G.
Gulf Coast?
Incorrect.
Grass cutter Palmer.
Oh, go man, Ral.
Hello, Tim.
Timmy! Hello. Kevin.
Are you
Ralph.
getting ready now for all the grass to be cut again?
Yes, just
The
about.
weather's improving. The grass is starting to grow.
Yeah. Can't wait.
He doesn't.
Get some money
He
back
doesn't
in my
eat salad,
pocket.
but he's drooling.
Yeah, it's money, cash.
Yeah. What next, Gaffer?
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 I haven't seen him.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen.
Well, someone saying hi to Gaffer. Oh, geez, I missed Gaffer coming in. I do apologise, Gaffer. I missed you coming in.
Yes,
Well, every day
Yeah,
someone's-
that's all.
hello, everyone in the panel.
Oh, she was just guessing Gaffer. That's what she was doing.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry, my mistake. My mistake.
By the way, Gaffer got
Crap everywhere in the living room. That's okay. Every day, Soul is tell your husband to sleep in the shed.
it was yesterday, Ian.
Yes, it was yesterday, Ian.
Ian's only a day behind. It was Simple Man's birthday yesterday as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
He informed us of that today.
yeah. He wanted someone to sing happy birthday to him, but I told him I wasn't able
Hello,
to.
Dirt Rider.
How was your Dirt Rider? Welcome in. How are you at singing, Tim? Are you good at singing?
Hey, Dirt Rider.
Sorry?
Are you good at singing, Tim?
No, I'm not.
Oh, we need someone to sing happy birthday to Simple Man.
Tim know
Help
Tim
me out
know
on that
only
one.
one song, you know. And he goes, I hate singing.
Oh, dear.
How was things with you, Dirt Rider? I seen you coming in there. What's the crack? So Tim, when are you starting to cut the lawns again?
Maybe next week or the week after.
Cool.
I need to order some parts.
Can't wait to get out and get at it again.
No, cannot wait.
You're gonna weigh it out and bag it and sell it.
No. No. Cut it.
Somebody's gonna want a salad.
Nah.
Instead of the farmer down the road, he might buy a bit off you.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, careful when cutting the grass. There might be all like drooling vegetarians coming at you because
Yeah.
they smell the fresh cut grass.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like the smell of fresh cut grass. It smells. It's like when you smell the grass fresh cut, you know it's summertime or it's
Yeah.
getting that time of year. You know?
Definitely.
Yeah, spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung when you smell that. I was saying there was people cutting the gardens yesterday here in Ireland. I heard the lawnmowers going yesterday. Which
Too
is very
early.
because you get a bit of frost
over
and
here.
it's off all of a sudden.
We won't hear lawnmowers over here for another 2 months.
Is that when it starts to grow over there? It'll be 2 more months yet.
Oh yeah, they won't be out until near the end of April.
All right.
Let me know.
At least up in the north.
Yeah.
You know, down south, they cut grass all year long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of
Shark
summer to go
can
around.
be cutting the grass all year long down there.
Hmm. Surely the grass stops growing in America.
Up north, it withers and turns brown. But then
The sun is shining and the grass is green under the 2 feet of snow. I
I mean,
mean,
the sun shines against the side of your house for a good portion of the day. It warms the soil, and some of the grass will start to green up near the house.
Yeah.
Then you're out there with the with the lawn, just trimming it down a little bit, you know. Otherwise, out with the lawnmower, jungle.
with like tiny snips, just a little
Yeah.
edge next
Yeah,
to
coming
the.
off the top. Yeah.
Guys, I have to leave you.
Side.
Be right back.
All right, later, simple man.
See you later, simple man.
Nice
Nice
to
meet
see you on panel.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm going to watch you as I arrive home.
No
Okay.
problem. No problem.
Bye.
See you later, simple man.
Bye.
Happy birthday, by the way, again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Thank you
Happy
very much.
birthday. And there Kevin's camera fell.
Kevin's camera just fallen over.
Oh, I fell on the floor.
So, Tim, what were you up to today? What did you get up to? Not even listening. Tim,
Yes.
what did you get up to today?
I put my new shed door on today. I made a new shed door yesterday and I put it on my little shed today.
Okay, and did you do a video of it?
No, I didn't.
All right.
But I've got a video. I've got a video I need to edit together, but it's of that leaf blower vac Ian Matthews sent me.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's look like it's gonna be same deal like with Irish's Rolex.
It's big. Did someone mention a Rolex? Oh, I've lost the Rolex. Did someone mention a Rolex? Anyone interested in buying it?
That's a fake.
Okay, we have someone down the basement again. And his name begins with a P.
Parkness.
Hey!
There you go.
Evening, everyone.
It's the only one that starts with a P.
Yeah,
I think
just a short Wednesday.
YouTube right now that starts with a P. Ralph will probably know about 10 YouTubers that start with a P now. Oh, Kevin has gone altogether.
Right.
No.
He was froze for a while, right after
Yep.
camera fall.
We could hear him in the background, but there was no picture.
Project Man, yeah.
Project Man, yeah.
Oh, Gary.
Who else? Come on, who else starts with a P? Who else is it?
There's so many.
Project Man.
You know, but as far someone asked the question, all the answer is gone from the head.
Yeah.
Hello, she scraps.
Kevin. Yeah, we'll have to know a rescue squad for Kevin. Someone phoned the Jersey police there to call around to him. Is he okay? Or not? He's not in Jersey. He's in. Is he in Jersey? Jeez, I forget where he is.
Kevin, yeah.
Yeah.
Ex-New Yorker.
Tell him to call around to him, see if he's all right. There he is.
Irish, did you check your emails to see my email?
I did. I seen it, and I'll be sorting it once my I'll be on holidays in 2 weeks' time. I think I'm off on 2 weeks' holiday, so I'll be sorting out a lot of the stuff that's in the emails then.
A lot of spam.
Kevin's still in chat.
Yeah, he'll have a lot of spam emails.
I only got one. I only got my email address out of the day.
Oh, he is. we have someone in the basement, and his name begins with a K.
Kevin McGrath.
Kevin.
That wasn't too
Welcome
hard.
back, Kevin.
Kevin, we're just sitting on the squad to the house there to see if we
I
okay.
fell off the chair. Took me a while to get up.
You just said you'll be in the chat for a while, and back you are.
Back I are. I'm still in the chat though.
Yeah.
What were you
So,
going
man-
off the chair to get something? What did you get off the chair to get?
Well, you know, the older you get, the more difficult it is to do things. Like Ian going to the post office.
Yes, yes.
But he didn't have to grow old to be able to not do that.
I don't think he hasn't been going to the post office for a long time.
He's afraid that he'd never come home again. They've got his picture on the wall.
Well, no, he
Have
did
you seen this man?
post out stickers to 2 or 3 people on the panel there now that I know of.
Yeah, but he reused the stamps on somebody else's envelope.
I had to go all the way over to England to get a get a sticker. Some other people got them posted straight out to them, but I did get a lovely Rolex watch in the time I was over there.
Fake Rolex.
You picked that up out of a skip or what?
Well, I
This
did.
is- this is
Give it to me.
genuine.
I picked it up out of a skip.
Is it a fake? This is no
Oh,
fake.
look.
It is.
Did you
Parkness
get
has
one
them just
as well?
like it.
That's a fake.
No, it's not. It's genuine. It's got
That's a
fake
genuine
bits.
one.
Yeah. Inherited it off my dad.
All right.
Oh, hold it up again, partner.
This is where I watch to see the time.
Show us it again.
No.
There you go.
Omega.
Omega.
Yeah, Mega Seamaster.
Very nice.
Oh,
I am the Alpha. I'm the Omega.
I don't know what is so special in those Rolexes. Why they are so expensive?
Oh well, like I'll show you this one. Like this is only one reason it can be so expensive. Like, look at that. Like, surely that's a genuine Rolex. Come on, guys. Well, it's reflecting some stuff off the screen, but look at that. Doesn't that look like a real Rolex?
Oh
It
yeah.
does look like one, yeah.
it's
It
just like
even
it's fading
says
in
this
and out.
Rolex is real.
Surely Ian Matthews wouldn't be dealing in dodgy stuff like.
It's real imitation gold.
Yep.
I'd say now if I put that into the nitric acid, I don't think there'd be much gold floating around.
Or anything
Not
else.
very much old.
It would just say yellow. There's a lot of yellow floating around.
It'd just
Bit
start
yellow
bubbling
residue.
up, and that'd be it. Oh my God! I have another person down the basement that I didn't see down there. So,
Okay, so you can put me down if you need space.
I'll put you down for a minute, Raphael, and I'll bring you up again in a minute.
No worries.
Before you go, you can guess who it is. Okay. Before you go, his name begins with an S.
Snobby.
Shark Scrapper.
It's the shark. Let me put. I
Well,
don't
then
have-
I was correct. I was just too early.
Boom.
Sharky.
What's up,
Hey,
Shark
Shark.
Scrapper?
How are you, sir?
Dun, dun,
I'm doing good. How
dun,
about
dun,
you?
dun.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water.
Shark, sorry, I missed you down. You were there before Kevin came back and before Park Nest, and I went right past you and brought the 2 boys up ahead of you.
That's all right. I know where I stand.
Evidently in a chair.
Looks like you're sitting
No,
down.
don't stand in a chair. That's a bad thing.
Oh, congratulations on getting past your 3,000 subscribers.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations,
Oh,
Shark
well done.
Scrapper.
That was fast. I remember you hitting the 2K
Oh, yeah, that
not
sounds
too long
very
ago.
quick. That was
Yeah.
really good stuff, and his videos are getting really nice number of people watching his videos as well. Well done.
Not from- oh, God,
So, so remember how I told you all I was applying to the state to get all my licenses and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just received the first batch of paperwork from the state to fill out.
Oh, great.
Not bad. They only mailed it, what, 2 days ago?
Homework.
So you go online and fill out an application and stuff like that. Then they send you a bunch of confirmation paperwork and passwords and that kind of stuff so that you can finish doing all the stuff you have to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to be a circus performer and jump through hoops for them.
Yeah. Hello, everybody in the chat. How are you all? Ooh. It was a lovely day. A lovely day. I'm freaking exhausted.
The joys of bureaucracy.
Isn't it nice to know that you worked all these years so you could retire and now you're just gone back to work?
I love working. I'm going to work
That's good.
until I die.
Me too. Well, 3 hours before I die. Those last 3 hours are mine. I'm going to do what I choose to do. A customer asked me one day, he says, well, when are you planning on dying? I said, 3 hours after I retire. So when are you going to retire? I said, 3 hours before I die. Well, what is that? You let me know and I'll figure it out.
So we were talking about the money on YouTube, by the way. So
Yeah.
check it out. Check it out.
Hold on. I'm doing something here now.
Is it focusing? Come on, focus
Not
on that.
focusing.
There it is.
There
It's
we-
coming. It's coming. What's that, €5?
No, this is dollars. Come on, focus on the dang thing. Probably too bright. There we go.
There we go. 510.
Estimated
$5.10.
revenue 510. But this is after 2 weeks of monetizing and not putting up a single video. So
But if you go into, that's an estimate, but if you go into your computer and go
Yeah.
into your AdSense account, it'll give you an actual amount.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna
I-
go and have a look see.
Yeah. If you go into your AdSense account, you should have your
Open a new
actual
window.
amount. And it may be,
And I gained another subscriber apparently. I didn't even notice.
there you go.
Let's see. Where do I find this stuff? Manage videos. Monetization. That's where I find this stuff, I assume. AdSense account active. What do I do there? Do I just click on change or what?
It should recognize you through your Google login already.
This helps us proceed. No, then I need to log in. It opens a new window. Away. Oops, something went wrong. Yes, I know. So where does this say? But does it say on your dashboard, right? Just on my dashboard, it says revenue €4.21. So that's the translated.
$5.10.
Yeah, that's the $5.10.
So, but I'm confused though, because usually when I get my statement, there's a negative sign in front of the numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
That's a you owe them, not an I owe you.
I must have done something wrong. when I registered.
Ian is still running my videos. Yeah, that could be you. Yeah, so maybe I should run my own videos as well. So it's in analytics. Yeah. Revenue. Let's see.
Yep. $5.11.
No, it's the same. It's
No, that's your-
€4.21. It says here.
No, you should, if you just type in, I think it's AdSense, if you just type in AdSense in Google search,
Okay.
and then you get, what we say, if you click on Google AdSense login, and you just have to enter your email and your password, so it'll pick you up from that.
AdSense.
Yeah, it's the
Make
one
money
that
with
stays,
your app.
it's the one that stays with the login beside it.
This is Facebook. Google AdSense.
Yeah, so if you go like www.google.com/AdSense/login, I think it'll bring you to it.
I think that's here. I never checked this out. Here, everything just says 0.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you're probably not on. You have to wait probably a month to see it.
Probably, yeah, because
Yeah,
this.
and it'll give you an actual amount of what you have.
And you may, yeah, it's what is it?
Go back.
It's
I was just
First,
doing some
I
dance there.
think
Probably.
first to the 22nd is when they reconcile.
Oh,
Yeah.
here, AdSense does no longer show YouTube statistics. You can your estimated blah de blah in YouTube
Oh,
Analytics. That's
welcome
where
in.
you find it. Whatever.
There
Hey,
you go,
€5 I didn't have to do anything for.
Yeah,
I'm
but
good.
I hate to disappoint you. When you go on to AdSense, it won't be €5.
Yeah, there'll be the negative sign there then.
It'll be maybe £3 or £2. It's always less than
Oh,
what
yeah.
you.
Well,
Because we'd say on my one there now, it's telling me I have. Let me go into it. Open it up. YouTube. YouTube Studio. And my estimated revenue for the last 28 days is. Let me bring it up onto the bigger screen. Is 20. I don't know. Can you see that?
yeah, 21 something? 21.31.
Okay. I'll go over
Nice.
to my. I'll go over and log into my AdSense account. Give me a second, and I'll tell you exactly what it is instead. AdSense.
I'm just logging into mine.
Payments AdSense. Okay, it's opening up, and I have. Come on, computer. I have for the last 28 days $16.78.
Oh, that's quite a difference then.
Yeah. So the estimate and the actual the estimated and the actual what they will give you is always going to be less. So
Oh, okay. Well, I'm new to this, so
yeah, it's still asking me to it's still asking me as well to give them a payment method because I still haven't set up my bank account with them. So for them because as I said you make so little out of it. I didn't even bother yet. I let it build up in Google. As long as it don't go burst, I'm safe enough.
Back in a minute.
Don't fall, Kevin.
it's just fun to look at these statistics.
Raphael is still in the basement. I'm doing something in the background, Raphael. I might
I
be
have
able
to
to get
change out a toner cartridge in the machine.
Oh,
all right. Where am I gone here? I'm in the middle of doing something. Talk among yourselves there for a minute, guys.
Ralph, I tell you, the statistics can be a lot of fun to go in and look at and play around with. I'm kind of a nerd, so I love messing around with numbers and stuff like that. But boy, howdy, you can take yourself down a rabbit hole real fast with your statistics.
oh, probably. Oh, Bargnest is at 36 pounds. Wow. 36.26 it says. Yeah,
Yeah, 36.26.
nice. And I was so happy it hit $5. That is.
It's all relevant. So it is.
Oh,
That's about my typical monthly.
that's what is what Einstein said. It's all irrelevant or something like
Well,
that.
isn't it five? I suppose it's £5 if you do get £5. It's £5 more than what you had before you start doing YouTube. That's what I
Yeah,
look at it.
true,
Yeah.
true.
You know.
Not to be sniffed
Yeah.
at.
And I might work out a deal with a friend of mine who has quite some bitcoins. I'm gonna borrow one or two, and then buy or rent a sophisticated Bitcoin mining setup, which the initial cost is like between 12 and 14,000 euros. And then you pay like 1,000 euros a month to run it. But according to her, you would get like 1 Bitcoin every month, maybe every 2 months. So might be interesting. So I will be able to pay her back after a couple of months. And then I will have free Bitcoin mining. Well, not really free, but yeah. Sounds too good to be true, probably is, but we're just looking into this.
Yeah, I've got a guy, Ralph, at the place that
One Bitcoin's worth just shy of £35,000.
Yeah, exactly.
See that, Ralph? Raphael, I sorted it.
Oh, dang.
Oh, there you go.
How the hell did you do that? Did you just
Welcome
buy?
I took a 1 month free trial on the upgraded package.
Oh, cool.
I just started Googling for it, and you'll always find offers if you Google like special offers and trials. So there we go.
And you did it in real time. That's impressive.
Now,
Yeah.
It's nice.
What
they
is
added
Simple
all
Man's
the-
YouTube channel?
the stream running.
I think it's just Simple Man.
Yeah.
see, Ralph, I was feeling sorry for you left down the basement so long.
No worry, I was all good here.
Isn't he kind of? It looks like he kind of still is down in the basement there. You know, with
Yeah.
the way
All
the
by
iPhone
himself.
is set up.
You know,
Black.
Sharky, I'm literally in the basement. So
Well, there you go. Yeah.
my natural area.
So now, Shark, that I finished doing that, I can actually talk now again because I was distracted there. Sorry, guys, anyone that I missed coming in or anything like that. So that paperwork that you got there today, when do you have to have that all filed back with the department?
How was that again?
The paperwork you got for your doing your e-waste recovery and all that sort of stuff. When do you have to have that back to them, or is there a closing date or anything like that you have to done?
Well, there's. I mean, it's not so much that it has to be done by a certain date. It's the serial nature of applying for these things. The sooner I get the paperwork back in, the sooner that we finish. Getting the last of the licenses taken care of. So I'll mess with this stuff tonight and put it in the mail tomorrow, probably.
Okay.
Those licenses and certificates and that, do they have to be renewed annually or like every 3 years, 5 years?
Yeah, the good news is once you go through the nut roll the first time, you can set it all up for automatic.
Yeah.
And then they just bill your account, and they make the assumption that you'll want to renew every year, so they automatically bill you, and then you have to tell them if you shut the company down.
Do that involve some kind of, let's say, schools, lessons, courses, that kind of nature?
Yeah.
Say what?
Do they involve to get them, like, for example, let's say 2 hours a week of lessons of, theory and so on?
No, they just want your money.
You just want your money. You don't have to do any course.
Okay.
And will inspectors come out to your unit and have a look at it and stuff like that, or how do they?
Yeah, they will. The fire department can come out anytime they want. Health and safety can come out anytime they want to do inspections and such. The police can come out anytime they want. That'll be one of the next steps. After I get this stuff done, I have to call the sheriff's department back because they'll come out, take a look at what I'm doing, and determine what kind of reporting they're going to ask me to do. So they're concerned about theft and crime and such. So the large scrap yards, they take your picture, they take a thumbprint. You have to sign every time you sell something to them. In my case, I may have to do that, so I may have to come up with some forms and stuff like that. But the sheriff's department will also give you the software for free if they decide that they want you to go to that level of reporting.
Okay.
But because I'm buying from other businesses and selling to other businesses, and I'm not buying directly from consumers yet, I don't think we're going to have to go down that road until I'm ready to open my door to consumer business.
Okay.
I think you are still, like you said, too small for, that kind of security stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as you said, you're not going to be buying like cats off a buck walking up to the door saying, "I have a cat for sale here."
Right. Yeah. Right. And I'm not going to be weighing stuff in, so I don't have to have a scale because they'll come out the folks come out once a year to test the scales at the scrapyards and certify them for accuracy. So
Yeah. Like they used to have here years ago, the old butcher scale, and he'd have the finger on it when he was weighing the meat, put a bit of extra weight on.
well, and it's funny as I talk to the site managers at the 2 yards that I go to frequently. One of their common concern, or one of the things that they always talk about is if people come in and get upset because they say, well, when I weighed this at home, it weighed 5 pounds, and you're telling me it only weighs 4 pounds. You're trying to rip me off. It's like, well, I'm sorry that your bathroom scale that was never calibrated, said it was 5 pounds. But
Don't mention dodgy scales. I got given out to by a certain person on the panel about my scales. I'm gonna have to invest in new scales now. I have now dodgy bathroom scales.
2 minutes.
I've actually ordered one of them nice little scales with the digital readout, a bit like what Snobby Scrap Picker has, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I want something like that as well for bigger piles.
Yeah.
Because I only have those little scales that go up to 5 kilograms. So
they're perfect for e-waste if you're measuring out gold pins or something like that. But if you're
because they go by the gram.
They weigh the aluminium. They're no good.
They're quite cheap and quite accurate. Those luggage scale.
Oh yeah.
But they mostly hang-on scale, so you need to put something in the bucket or something.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Crypto. Sorry if you were in earlier and I missed you.
Hello, Crypto.
Hello,
I the counter shop, and that was for weighing the animal as you hunt, and it's go up to 200 kilos.
Oh wow! What are you catching, rhino?
No, it's just it's not digital. It is like springy stuff.
Yeah, one of those spring thingies with like a little pin. Yeah.
No, I like Snobby Scrap Pickers.
Luggage scales.
Yeah, his one is a good one.
Platform scale with the little.
Yeah. I think
display.
Everyday Saurus have one like that as well, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I said I had to join the group. I had to get one. So I've ordered one.
Speaking of which, I need to check Scotty's video on how to make an Amazon wish list.
Patrick Williams.
For what you need
Patrick Williams, welcome in.
What are you looking for, Ralph?
Oh, so that's so I can put all kinds of expensive stuff on there that I don't want to spend my money on, so that other people on YouTube who are feeling all generous can buy me stuff and send me stuff.
I think I've seen them videos.
Hey, Ralph, it's easy. All you have to do is on all of your videos, just put the following: PayPal.
I know what you're going to say, and I'm going to get ahead of you. I'm going to say PayPal.
Yeah.
Irish.
No, it's probably gonna be for stuff that's like $1 or $2, that like silicone molds and funny stuff like this for silly castings, so that people can sponsor me like a €2 or $2 whatever.
You can just post your gold to Scrapping Irish PO Box. I'll take your gold.
Yeah. Look! I have some gold here. Just some
hold on.
Gold fingers from a ribbon cable. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
I'll send that over to you.
Yeah, send it over with Ian Matthews' snail.
Yeah, I'll pop it in his little in the little pocket. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Goes in the little bag. There. and then he can go off. There you go, little fella. It's good.
Be on your way.
Away! Look at him go.
Oh, what am I doing here? I've done something wrong. delete that. How do I delete that? That was a code I used a minute ago to get my to get my free thing. I don't know how that went in.
What? Diana 15? What?
Yeah, that was the code I had to use.
Echo.
Echo.
What's that?
I don't know.
That's Diana 15.
That was the code for the for StreamYards to get my free trial.
Hey, Ralph, look at Ian's comment.
You not sent me that yet? Wow.
Boy, some people have some nerve.
Something about a pot and a kettle.
Yeah.
First the
Out of
sticker,
frying
then the
pan
snail.
into the fire.
Hey, my most
Yeah,
viewed
it is.
video has reached above 5,000 views. Isn't that something?
That's cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to put out, the link. Now that I can take 10 people up on panel, if anyone wants to come up, I've room.
Whoa. You must be making money. You spent money on a subscription.
Oh, I got a free trial. That was the code I just put in. That Diana give me a free trial for 1 month.
Oh, very
Really?
nice. And then do they automatically bill you for it each month after that?
Yeah, unless
Yes.
I get to cancel.
And they'll send you another subscription notice in 3.5 weeks, and you'll forget then.
Yeah, I know, that's the worst one. But again, sometimes it can be handy. It's not the dearest thing per month. I do pay a lot more for more things that I probably wouldn't use.
Yeah.
No.
I pay $15 a month for each World of Warcraft subscription I have. I have 2, and I haven't played in at least 3 weeks.
Dang.
Hey,
You throw away all
Mike,
that
welcome in.
Hey, US Mike.
He was
Hey,
Mike, I've been micro scrapping some cables out.
Hi, US Mike.
Mikey. Send it over to
Mikey.
Mikey. He'll eat it.
Mike was micro scrapping?
Yeah. Micro scrapping.
It's small.
I think he got hit in the head.
I think he must have had an accident, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fell off the chair.
And that what happened to Isaac Newton. So he's sitting under a tree, apple fell on
He
his
cut
head.
himself again and he lost too much blood and got all lightheaded.
It's that CBD stuff that he's been taking.
Oh, that could be it. Why do I now feel like coffee? It's freaking 11.
Is it? Dang.
Nearly 11, not yet.
Yeah, nearly.
Because it was 11, I'd be finished by now.
Yeah, well, for you it's 10.
Yeah, well, I'd be finished by now if it was 10.
Oh, okay. Oh,
My 2 hours would be up.
Hey, Tim,
So
what
you-
do you
About
have
2
to
hours.
start?
doesn't that also change
What
with the
is
Pro
Chuck?
version?
Oh, I don't know, does it? What do I get now?
Tim, I was asking, when does grass cutting season start?
Next week or the week after.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Can he wait?
Yeah, I had
Get
to.
some
I
money
had
back
to
in my pocket.
Yeah, I had to break down and cut the weeds. Cut the grass this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got unlimited hours now, and I get 10 on screen. I can put my own logo in. I can do overlays, whatever that means. Backgrounds I could already do. I can do 3 different. I can send my stream to 3 different places now. So instead of just YouTube, I can set it up for Facebook, and if I wanted some other things, I
Be
can-
live or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, I was actually looking forward to that option, but yeah, I never get the
Twitter.
subscription.
I might try that on next day I'm doing it. I might try it and see can I stream this and on Facebook at the same time. Be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should I go over to Facebook and
That
look
is
for you?
streaming through destination.
What did you say, Shark?
Should I go over to Facebook and look for you over there, or are you going to not try that right away?
Oh no, I won't try it tonight. I'll try it the next night because I think you probably have to when you go live. You know, it tells you at the start when you're going live. It
Yeah.
asks you where you're going. Is it YouTube or whatever? So
Okay.
you probably get to pick it then where you want to stream to.
Mm.
So,
Is one of the choices when it asks you where you're going? Is one of the choices hell?
well, they already know the answer is yes to that one.
That's not too far from E-Waste Mike.
I'm on a highway then.
The answer to that is I'm definitely going to hell.
Hell, Michigan. Mike's probably been there.
Yeah.
To hell and
There's
back.
hell in Germany too, isn't there?
Yeah. No, there's a town in Germany called fucking.
Wasn't that Sweden? In Sweden?
I thought it was Germany.
We got
There's
hell actually.
if anyone has seen the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer, like in the late 90s, I think, early 2000s, the place that she lived was called Sunnydale, but it was actually the Hellmouth, where all the evil comes from. And there's actually a place not far from where I live, which literally translates to Hellmouth.
Wow.
High electronic
Maybe
strapper.
electronic-
I just pulled up Wikipedia entry. There's quite a few
How are you doing?
places called
Strapper?
hell. There's one in California, the one in Michigan that Kevin's already mentioned. One in the Cayman Islands as well, and in Norway, village in Norway called Hell.
Is he Matthew's on about stamps again, is he?
There's a Hell Cave in Slovenia. There's a Hell Creek in Montana, Jordan, Montana.
Ah, see, Crypto is also a Buffy fan. I plan to do some Buffy-related castings.
How is your 3D
Or-
printer going? Have you done much work on the 3D printer?
No, actually, it's been dormant for about a month now. I got some Buffy coins that I want to cast. I'm not sure if it's going to be these, but these were printed using the first slicer program that came with the machine. But I found a better program, so I will probably be able to get better detail on this. But I don't know.
Yeah.
And I also want to make that big Buffy the Vampire Slayer scythe from the last season, but I can't find a decent what's the word? A decent file for the printer for it.
And,
Maybe I need to
why
make it
have you not
myself.
been using the printer lately? Have you just got fed up of your expensive toy?
No, it's just I don't know. I've been doing all kinds of other stuff, mostly scrapping, and I had to work on this thing because I'm tired.
He's
When
been
you plan
bugging
on
you.
sending that out to
What's
him?
his name? Redneck
Redneck.
Stacker. Redneck Stacker. I promised him this about a year ago. So yeah.
Yeah, when are you going to send it out to him?
What?
As soon as
when-
postage rates go down.
When it's done, I just need to. I want to mirror polish it, and I'm probably going to stamp my name in there on the side, and maybe I'll try to put my logo on the butt.
Dang, guys, I finished. I scrap out all the wires from one section of that box. What I get.
Jeez, I
There you
don't
go.
I'm only.
That
That's
big
nice.
box you showed me earlier.
I have my pile in here. Look at my copper.
I have my bucket of copper hair here.
So clearly, you got slightly thinner wires.
Yeah, I have thinner copper wire. Bit like my own here. It's a bit thinner.
Copper.
There you go.
But, and
Copper.
Ralph,
Yeah.
Ralph, you also have the additional challenge of working for a living too. So
Yes, that. Dang this well-paying job. Dang it. I get free scrap. I get tips. I've gotten 50 euros in tips just this year alone. Oh,
and you get subscribers when you go out.
I
and you
sometimes get
promote your
subscribers.
channel.
I get free coffee, free food, and all kinds of stuff.
Anybody
did you
offer to
ask
fill
for?
your petrol for you?
A couple of nice women, hopefully. I don't know. You never know.
Why don't you come up and see me sometime? That's all I'm
your
saying.
company gives you free food.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right
I'm
next to the garbage
about
bin.
to finish up, so I'm going to do my usual. Ralph, have we any video coming out this week?
Well, this week probably not. If I get this all polished up and edited by the weekend, this video might be up in the coming weekend. Otherwise, it will be somewhere during the week after. Other than that, nope.
Tim, have you any video coming out?
Yes, if I can get it edited together. I need to work on my editing because I don't know how to edit.
Just don't bother editing. Just throw it up there.
It's in 3 different parts.
Okay. Well, then you get
I
3
need to
videos.
edit.
You get 3 videos out of it.
There you go.
I need to edit it together.
Alright,
Put
Tim.
up another video of you editing it all together.
Yeah.
So we'll keep an eye out for that and see if Tim gets his editing skills together this week. Shark Scrapper, what's the story with your videos this week?
So tomorrow is a street scrap with a surprise ending.
Oh,
So that should be fun. And then Friday will be another street scrap.
okay. Kevin, anything coming
No,
out?
he's not. He's finished.
No videos, but what I will do is try and get my camera set up for the computer.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll
That's,
make
that's
a good
Kevin.
video.
Conker's finished.
So
Solace.
this way my tablet won't hit the floor and I won't go, oh!
Parknest, what's the story with you this week?
Friday's video, I'm working on a Ford B-Max.
Okay.
Sunday's video, I'm working on a Toyota Celica.
Okay. And Raphael, what's the story with you this week?
That's gonna be 2 options. Either way, you're gonna see what I pick up today. Basically, you see big pile of copper already. What's come out of it, or you will gonna see gold refining video.
Oh, I like gold refining.
Gold refining video was lost and forgotten for about over 2 years because I made it in 2018, and actually last few days I found the video back and decided to edit it and put it out.
Okay.
So how I recovered the gold Irish, even worse than
We're going to see a younger looking you then?
I've had that happen as well.
no, I'm not visible on the video, but yeah, my refining skills was worse than Irish. But anyway, we will see.
Irish, look, it's all a learning. Every day you learn something new.
Dinner time. No.
Well, I'll have a video coming out Thursday, and there may be a short video coming out in 12 minutes time if anyone wants to check it out, except for Ralph. I know he doesn't do shorts.
Oh, it's one of those wrongly filmed ones.
Yeah,
Yes.
one of those wrongly filmed.
Retard phone.
So that'll be coming out in
We'll have to try
12
to
minutes
compete
time.
with TikTok with shorts. That's
So if
why.
anyone wants to check that out, please feel free to check that out.
I totally agree with what you're saying.
So that's it,
Very
guys.
good.
I'm going to let you decide tonight who you want to go and look at yourselves. I'm not going to send you to anyone. I'm going to just let you go. So
Right. All right.
have a
Well,
good
everyone
night.
have a fun evening.
Thanks for being here again, and thanks to everyone that came up. And
Take care.
Take care.
ta-da.
Kyle.
That's all I'm going to say. I was just reading something there that popped up from a different message from someone. I was just reading that. So have a good night, everyone, and catch you all later. Check out the short. Bye-bye.
Take care.